A wise man once said, if you really want to add weapons to your offense, put them in the trenches first.
Offensive linemen, we look at as weapons. When we talk about attacking and we talk about attacking on offense, offensive line is the tip of the spear.
And that is exactly what the Chargers just did by bringing in Big Mekhi Becton.
Big Mekhi Becton right here. Watch him just simply shove Christian Roseboom out of the way.
As a former offensive tackle converted to guard in Philadelphia last year, Becton was one of the more stable interior pass protectors in the entire NFL in 2024. He had a pressure percentage allowed of just 6.3% on true dropback passes last year, meaning taking out screens, no RPOs, no play action, just straight up dropback passing where the offensive linemen are at a disadvantage. And for reference, that 6.3% number was 14th among all starting guards across the league. And it was also tied with first-team All-Pro Joe Thuney over in Kansas City, so that's the kind of company we're talking about here. His 15 total pressures given up on true dropbacks last year averaged out to less than 1 per game. So when I say that he was one of the most reliable pass protectors on the interior last season, I mean it.
But it wasn't just the pass game that Becton brought value to, it was the run game as well.
Philly had the 4th most rushing attempts to the right B gap in the league last year. That was specifically Becton's gap on the right side of the line. And on those rushing attempts to his gap, the Eagles also averaged the 4th highest yards before contact per carry in that gap across the entire NFL, and that was a whopping 2.2 yards. That means that whenever the Eagles ran behind Becton, on average, their running backs didn't even get touched until they were already 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. That is an insane number, and it's a large reason why their overall yards per carry when running behind Becton was a very healthy 5.0. This Chargers offense is predicated on imposing their will on the line of scrimmage, having a dominant run game, and keeping Justin Herbert upright 20 to 25 times per game so that he can cook whenever he needs to. That's literally it. The offensive line is the formula here. And for those keeping track at home, the right side of that Bolts line is now 360-pound Becton, lining up right next to 320-pound Joe Alt.
Speed and explosiveness is important in the modern NFL, obviously. But at the end of the day, this always will be, just like it always has been, a big people sport. And I think it's safe to say down here in LA, we now have the biggest people.